You've heard the words. They say it can increase student engagement and achievement, and that it meets our students' needs and learning styles. But have you ever wondered, what is blended learning? This is blended learning in plain English, inspired by Common Craft. To make sense of blended learning, we must first get an idea of what blended learning is not. Let's look at the revolution of teaching. 1801, invention of the blackboard. Read the passage I have written on the board and answer questions 1 through 5. 1960, invention of photocopiers. I've run off some worksheets for you. Read the passage and answer questions 1 through 5. 1985, first computers hit schools. I've used a computer to create a worksheet. Read the passage and answer questions 1 through 5. Now we have even more access to technology from personal laptops, smartphones, and tablets in our hands and those of our students. The use of technology needs to be harnessed in a way that fosters the inquiry process for students and engages them in the learning process that prepares them for a future that isn't here yet. I've created a web quest. Turn on your computer and follow the prompts to find questions 1 through 5 and answer them. But wait! If we use technology like tools in the 1800s, has teaching even changed? Have we created conditions for success for our 21st century learners? No. This is not blended learning. This may be substitution of one tool for another. It might be a step in the direction towards blended learning, but it's not true blended learning. Blended learning is a mix of face-to-face teaching or traditional teaching with the use of 21st century tools in a digital environment. The digital environment allows students who process information more quickly to have access to relevant materials immediately while exploring and learning in a non-linear fashion. The digital environment is called a learning management system, known as an LMS. Learning management systems allow teachers to create virtual classroom space for students to join their learning together. It builds a community of learners. An example LMS is Desire to Learn, or D2L. D2L has the same features as a physical classroom without the walls and paper. An LMS functions as a classroom with lessons, discussions, Dropbox, grades, quizzes, portfolio, class calendar, locker, checklists, glossaries, and any Web 2.0 tool you can think of. Web 2.0 tools can enhance a learning management system by expanding the potential within the learning environment. It can allow a student to demonstrate their learning in an alternate form or medium. Examples of these tools might be Prezi, Glogster, SlideShare, Vuvox, GeoGebra, Linoit, VoiceThread, Evernote and Dropbox, Scoopit, and a multitude of Google apps that can be used for just about anything. Think of all the technology our students have access to: personal laptops, tablets, smartphones, MP3 players, video recorders. As a teacher, how do we use these tools to our students' advantage? We use blended learning. We'll meet the students in an environment they're familiar with, help them develop proficiency with tools they may need in the future, and will support their inquiry process. Blended learning fosters creation, the highest order thinking skill, on Bloom's taxonomy, and lends itself to differentiated instruction. Blended learning also strengthens connections with parents as it makes the classroom walls more transparent. Blended learning is awesome. I'm Jennifer Faulkner, and this has been Blended Learning in Plain English, inspired by Lee LeFever and Common Craft.